You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Tuesday, the 2nd of December. This is meteorologist James Spann. It's cloudy, it's cool this morning, a little light rain in spots, but we're expecting that light rain to be ending soon. In fact, let's go right to the radar. We are live on Facebook and YouTube at 5:09 this morning. Who in the world would be up at that hour? But many of you are watching later on the Alabama Weather Network. And you can see just annoyance, nuisance type light rain falling through parts of central Alabama early this morning. And that should be over by about mid-morning. Let's work our way down to the south. We'll check the southeastern corner of the state, and really nothing showing up there on the Fort Rucker radar. You can see those big rains down to the south. We are thankful that we did not have any issues early this morning with tornadoes on the Gulf Coast. There was a little concern that a warm front might push northward and get inland a little bit. And if that would have been the case, there could have been maybe a brief isolated waterspout or tornado, but really the warm front never made it inland. The air stayed cool and stable on the Gulf Coast, and just pouring down at Cape San Blas, Indian Pass, Mexico Beach, Apalachicola, Port St. Joe, but again, nothing severe, thankfully. So let's go to the upper air look, and we have a pretty good trough axis west of the state. That's the reason we had the rain today. Another wave will come through that southwest flow, producing more rain later this week. That's the radar composite across the deep south. And again, the really big rain's off to the east, but we got that annoyance type drizzle. Annoying drizzle that's in place over the northern half of the state. That should be over by about mid-morning. We've got upper 30s for Hamilton and Florence. Most of the state in the 50s early this morning. There's the watch warning map. We have winter weather advisories, the same wave that brought the rain here last night and this morning, producing snow to the north and east of here. In fact, we have winter storm warnings in effect for parts of interior New England. Winter weather advisories from Indianapolis and Louisville all the way into Maine. And out west, winter weather advisories for some of the intermountain states there. So SPC is maintaining this very low-end marginal risk of severe storms this morning for parts of the Florida Panhandle. But again, it looks like the warm front will not make it inland, which is good. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder for southeast Texas, South Louisiana, nothing severe. And basically the same thing on Thursday. There could be some thunder in Mobile and Baldwin counties, but nothing severe. Air should be cool and stable. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Not much at all for the Tennessee Valley, under a half inch. And again, there could be a little rain there Thursday, Friday, but the more meaningful rain with Thursday, Friday's event will be over South Alabama. Rain amounts between Mobile and Dothan in the 2 to 3 inch range. Montgomery about 1 inch. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden 1/2 to 1 inch. So model fans, here we go. European, 4 o'clock today. OZ run. That lead trough axis is moving on, and the bulk of the rain will be east of here. I think the clouds linger most of the day if you're in north or central Alabama. South Alabama, pretty good chance you'll see the sun breaking through this afternoon. Where the clouds linger, temperatures will not get out of the 40s. In South Alabama, you could be close to 60 today with a clearing sky. So this is tomorrow. It's going to be a cold morning. We're expecting a freeze pretty much all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Most spots will start the day in the 20s. High tomorrow in the 50s, and this will be the brightest day of the week. So Thursday, the clouds are back and the rain is back. And again, you can clearly see the better chance of the meaningful rain over the southern two-thirds of the state. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, south, and especially near the Gulf Coast. And like the rain we saw last night, the air cool, stable, no chance of severe storms, no thunder, most likely. So this is Friday. Now, this is Friday morning at 6 o'clock, and we should see rain statewide. So it looks like the most widespread rain could very well be Thursday night into Friday morning. And notice on top of the rain, a chance of snow for Kentucky with this wave. And yeah, it looks like the bulk of the rain could be out of here perhaps by Friday evening. I know Jacksonville State's got a big CUSA championship game, a home game Friday evening. And just maybe we'll be lucky with that, but still, there could easily be a little drizzle or patchy light rain around. So what about Saturday? Gulf Coast still cloudy, still a chance of some light rain. The northern half of the state Saturday looking dry. I would imagine the sky will be cloudy. It's not going to be a pretty day, but the better chance of rain on Saturday for the far southern counties of the state. And the high will be in the 50s. And then Sunday looks dry, partly to mostly sunny. Again, high should be in the 50s. That next little clipper passing to the north. Monday, we're still cool and dry, and this is a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 9th of December. Got a big ridge in the west, trough in the east, and again, a little Alberta clipper passing north of us with that trough, but we stay dry. So let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday the 11th. Got a westerly flow aloft, and again, we're dry. So after that rain at the end of this week, it looks like Sunday and much of next week will be dry with seasonal temperatures. Rain for the next 15 days. The mean, a little over 2 inches between now and the 17th of December. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. Upper 40s and low 50s through Friday, then mostly 50s for the weekend and next week. Lows mostly in the 30s. And the latest long-range guidance. This is for December 9th through December 15th. Temperatures pretty close to average here. Above average out west, below average up in the northeast. So it was a snow day yesterday for our friends in Kansas City and St. Louis. This is Interstate 35 in Kansas City. That looks like a lot of fun there, doesn't it? Wow. Here we are in early December, and it's already cranking. So when you have a problem like that, we got to have a little fun here. I mean, this is one way you can get through a snow-covered jam road with a traffic jam. Break out the RC car. That's outstanding. Not quite sure what interstate that is. I know that's a little west of St. Louis. It might be Interstate 70. There you go. You got to do what you got to do, huh? And this was Interstate 65 just south of Indianapolis last night. Again, a lot of early season snow for our friends up north. So once again, we'll go back to the radar. And again, we're live here at 5:16 this morning. Just the good old soaking rain. It's ending now in Panama City Beach, but it's still pouring at Cape San Blas and Mexico Beach, Indian Pass. But again, let's go back to the northern half of Alabama. And what you see there, it's just annoying. Drizzle. You got to turn your windshield wipers on. Cloudy, cold, and damp to start the day. All right, schedule going to be up in Limestone County today. See the students at Tanner Elementary School. Then this evening I'll be at Ross Bridge in Hoover. Every year I read a couple of Christmas books to the kids of the neighborhood at Ross Bridge, and they take up donations for a local ministry, which is a great event. Been doing that for years. Tomorrow, Margaret Elementary School, St. Clair County. That'll be a lot of fun there. On Thursday, going to be in Dallas County at Valley Grande Elementary School to see the kids there. Then Thursday evening, I will be in Coker in Tuscaloosa County. A fundraiser for Freedom Farm, which is a marvelous ministry. And then Friday, I will be in Moulton at Lawrence County Signature School, and then I'll be speaking after that to the Drummond Heart of Education Award winners, the Teachers of the Month. They're all going to gather together, and I'll be speaking to them. I love encouraging teachers. They have a very hard job, and they rarely get a lot of thanks, so that'll be a lot of fun. Don't forget you can catch me this evening on ABC 3340 News, and of course, every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.